Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Ejecta, and welcome to Boneworks. This game is absolutely insane. I had to start this series over from scratch because I want to give this game the playthrough it deserves. I am super excited for this. I think you guys are going to love it. It's a little bit different than my playthroughs in the past, but I'm so excited for this. Let's jump right into a new story. That VR headset is amazing. I want to get one. All right, we are here and this place is amazing. I have to say, this is by far the best looking VR game I have ever played. My mind has been blown multiple times. I think you guys are really going to love this. Now, let's get started. We have these objects here. There's a secret. If you want to be able to unlock sandbox mode, you have to do something special here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link to the video that I made. If you want to check it out, if you haven't already unlocked sandbox mode, it's definitely worth watching. But we're going to follow the rules here, and we'll grab our coffee cup, and it's telling us to incinerate. All right, we got that. Please listen, I know I look like a clipboard, but I actually am fully sentient. Please don't throw me into the recycling. I've just become aware of my reality and I can't go back to the void. This is the only life I know. Everything is new and exciting. Please, I have so many tasks to keep track of and dreams of helping people communicate. Please don't kill me. Clippy the clipboard. Well, we're not going to kill you. We're going to throw you in the archive. Whoa! This thing flies. Nope. There we go. We got it. And then we have this cool light probe toy. They're the cutest little things. And disposal, we just throw him in the incinerator. And now we have a gammon and our battery. All right. That was good. Thank you. All right, we come over here, grab that, pull that up. And now we have Monogon VR legs. I love this little display here. It is so cool. All right, now we can come over here and grab ourselves a crowbar. And even the drinking fountains will work. It says it's inoperable. Well, we can get water out of it. And then there's some crazy anomaly that happens here. I don't even know what it is, but it's crazy. And then this right here, this little clipboard is all about us. We are Arthur Ford. Right there is our key card. I don't believe we need it for anything. All right, coming through here. Even with Boneworks access, getting out of MythOS might be hard. Let's go find out. All right, come through here. Now this area is really about learning how to use the controls and how to play. These guys are so cute. Let me grab a hold of this guy right here. Look at him. He is adorable. But I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're like little drones that keep track of us or what they are, but they follow us around. Like that guy's looking at us right there. There you go. I'll put your buddy down. Now they're both looking at us. Like I don't know if they're good or bad. So this is about snap turn. I like to turn that off. I like smooth motion. I know a lot of people can give motion sickness, but I've gotten used to it, I guess. So I like to go with the smooth motion when possible. All right. Come up here. We have to turn off the steam. All right. And these ammo crates. Ammo in this game is your currency. And you can either smash them on the ground or break them with a weapon. But get as much ammo as you can, because when you come to a dispensary, Really, really important. All right, so we're gonna crouch underneath that. And then this area, restricted. So we open this up. All right, now these green curtains, if you put a weapon through here, it will be disintegrated. It is gone. So it is very important. If there's a reclamation bin around, make sure you have your stuff and you put it in there before you go through one of these curtains, or you will lose it. All right, and now we are headed into the Museum of Technical Demonstration. Okay, and this here symbolizes the end of the level. And as soon as you step through, you move on to the next one. All right, we are in the back room of the museum. So we head through here. MythOS City opening day. And they have a giant light probe toy. That thing is so cool. I want one. Now this area, again, about learning the controls. This will tell you all the controls for all the different type of VR headsets. And then we have this, welcome to the museum. One thing I want to point out is that terrible typo, welcome to Mongon Industries. It's Monogon. Developers, please fix that typo. And then over here, we have MythOS City. And you, again, can pause the video anytime to read any of this stuff.
We are working around the clock for MythOS City opening day.
All right, and then we have the capital contributions. I was going to say contributors. There's that. And then there's some awesome displays in here.
Everything you need to know about control may be found in the Hall of Mechanics and Interaction.
Just like she said. So this locomotion, this will teach us how to run. This is kind of a dig at teleporting in VR games.
At the dawn of our virtual world, many early inhabitants found themselves limited by the primitive concepts of short-range warp locomotion.
So there is no teleporting in this game. It's all free motion, which I prefer. But it's just funny that they did that. Modes of play in this game, you can sit or stand. I prefer standing. I like to be able to move around. They have some different headsets in here, and you can actually find them in the game. And you can put them on, which is crazy. This area is really funny. Traditional virtual space. Hold the button down, you can actually see this guy moving around. And then they have the MythOS virtual simulation.
Physically interactive environments and full body presence.
Oh, it makes me laugh every time. This poor guy's head.
Virtual spaces.
So what's important is you want to make sure you have enough space if you're playing a VR game. Null entities. These are the things you will see all over this game.
Null-based entities are artificial structs created by the city's underlying AI to help in the construction of MythOS City itself. Null bodies may look sentient, however, don't be fooled. They are merely mindless artificial data laborers.
That's what they say. This area is all about how to jump. I already know how to jump, so we're just gonna skip right past this. And up through here. All right, so we can come up here. Hit this button. I love the sound effect they use. This area, we learn to crouch. Now you can actually physically crouch down like that, which is just awesome. Or you can push down on your right thumbstick, and it'll hold for you, which is pretty neat too. Yep, so then we come through here. Now, one of these days I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to run and jump and grab onto that rope. Ah! Oh, it throws me on the other side. One of these days it's gonna happen. This is the climbing area. You can climb those walls, those pipes, that ladder, and that wall. And this thing is awesome. You just ride that rope all the way up. It's like a little celebration. These light orbs are really cool too. They make a noise when you grab them. I was hoping that like if we brought them together they would spark, but they don't. I was a little disappointed about that. So, but the cool thing with this is you can grab it, spring it back like this, and then launch it, and the whole thing wobbles. This thing is one of the coolest things I've seen in any game I've ever played. This panel, unbelievable. And the funny thing is this view here, this is similar to like where I live. So, laugh all you want. So, but prepare to have your mind blown. Look at this. That is awesome. This is all about interaction, throwing, force grabbing. I love this object. The design behind this, being able to come in here and like grab the inside pieces, it's so cool. And then you have all your objects here that you can pull around, and then we have this ball. I've never actually got this on the first try. Oh, knock it over. Oh, all right, we got it on the second. And now we have a heavy bag. You can come up here, and if you want to punch, you can box. All right, and then this is all about heavy items. These heavy items are really cool because they actually feel like they have weight, so you have to lift them slowly. But you can interact with pretty much everything in this game. And you can come up here and just grab this and just pull it right down this ramp. It's just so cool. You lift weights if you want to. And then, whenever you see a big red button like this, it usually means you have to put something heavy on it. So we just grab a hold of this thing, and we're gonna drop it right there. And the door opens for us. All right. Now this area here.
We request that all employees obfuscate the basement unlock.
Okay. So this area is under construction. However, if you do that trick I talked about in the beginning of the video to unlock sandbox mode, you will see items in here, and then this secret room over here is going to be unlocked. So right now, if we try to push on this wall, we can't open it. But if you do what it says in the other video that I linked to, you'll be able to get in there and unlock sandbox mode. All right. This area is all about objects interacting with other objects. How we break things. We can grab the sledgehammer and break the glass. And if you get a good swing, you can break the barrel. All right. Oh, what is that? That is awesome. I don't have one of these yet. We're going to put that on our back here. Fantastic. And, all right, we can jump up here and check that out. See if we can get a better... There we go. This is really cool. It's not a collectible, but it's fun to watch. It just rolls around. You can actually roll it. And then, over here, we can grab the hammer, and there's usually a weapon in this one. All right, and I already have one of those daggers. So this is the first puzzle that we'll find.
Take your time with physics environments.
And I actually found a bit of a shortcut to this puzzle. So what you want to do, you just pull this out. That raises that ramp up. Normally you would pull this across and then run up here. And you'd come up this ramp, get on that, come around, get in the elevator, and go down. Then you pull that elevator lock out, and then you run back around, because that'll pull this whole section down, and then you can run right across to the button. But I found that we can do this. It's a little tricky. Sometimes it doesn't always work easily, but... All right. Push and grab, and then we go here like this. Like that. There we go, we did it. We got up here, and now we just push the button. It is so awesome. When I first played this, I didn't even realize that we can climb up on objects that way.
The Museum of Technical Demonstration is brought to you by Ultraversion.
All right, and now we're on floor 2. And this is all advanced training.
The museum was created as an education...
So there's the Monogon Virtual Bodyworks, and there's this button back here. We can push, and then it just like swings his legs around. I don't know how we get up to those buttons up there. I don't even know if it's possible. Then we have the quick menu. We have the rig manager. And then this is all about body slots. So you come over here, grab that, and you can see that he will pull on that, which is pretty cool. And this is, they give us a chance to practice with these. So you can load it, and then stick it under your arm and it'll save. And then we have the crowbar, and we can drop that on our back like that. Then this is all about inventory slots. This is like what they look like when you're sitting down. The history of Monogon Industries. I'll go slow if you want to read this. All right, and then over here is our Monomat object dispensing system. So we want to grab the ammo, and then this area here is usually, like in the game, you'll find like guns, you'll find like gift boxes that you can unlock. It's really cool. Then this is the Reclamation bin. So what I'm going to do, because I don't have this weapon yet, we throw our objects right in there, and then it saves it. But you have to finish the game, or at least finish this level, before the object's actually saved. And now we're going into impact and velocity. This area is really, really cool. We are going to go in, we get to practice shooting. But one thing I'm going to show you really quick, and this is important, if at any point you want to collect any of the things here and bring them back to the Reclamation bin, if you hit that green laser, this door comes down, that one goes up, but you can never get this one up again. So just grab this garbage can, set it right there, and then come through here. And then when you hit this laser, it stops, and then you can crawl under that door. It is pretty slick. And now we are into the target range. Oh, and one thing I want to show you here, safety. You can read this, it's very important. Safety is important. But I want you to focus on this right here. Equip. EQUIP. Developers, please, please fix that. All right, and now we are coming over here. We're gonna grab all this ammo. You wanna put it on your belt. And it makes a sound if it goes in. Sometimes you miss and it'll land on the floor, so you definitely wanna check. All right, and we got it all. And then here we can grab that. The accuracy in this game is fantastic. All right, and we're gonna grab ammo. Oh, see that one? Didn't go in, there we go. All right, now we got the M5. So awesome. Okay. Leave no ammo behind. Why is it dropping? Oh, there we go. And all right, we got all that, and we have the Uzi. All right, you see this one sprays bullets a little bit more, so you just want to do some burst fire with that one. But we are going to grab the ammo. All right, we got that, and then we have this awesome gun with the holoscope. Oh, we gotta do that. Yeah, and as you can see, I mean, the accuracy is like spot on. All right, and we got all of that. Let's grab more ammo over here. Okay, we got all of our ammo. And now this is all about impact physics and all the melee weapons that you can use, especially the frying pan. I love this. Oh! Even with the vibration you get from the controller, it even feels like you're actually hitting them. It's just crazy. And then, like, you have all these different weapons you can use. We have these, you can throw these, or you can come up and just, like, look at this guy and just stick him right in the head. You can grab a dagger and come over. Like, with grabbing, you just grab him by the head, and then, I mean, I've never played a game like this before, seriously. But then we have all these swords. There's a bastard sword, and then we have the noodle dog. And this is like the ultimate stress relief. You just grab this thing and... I love it. All right, so now we are on to advanced physics. All right, and we have void energy. You can read that if you'd like to. And then this is a terrible thing. So this, like these void particles and the spills, they like rip us apart apparently. All right, now we are on to the exhibits of advanced physics. If you want to skip this, you can. You can go right over to the gift shop and you're done. But I think it is totally worth playing. Break that box and you get yourself a key. And then we come through here. All right, so we are going to go into time control. This area is awesome. So I'll show you right here. It's this real time. We can't speed time up. So when we hit this, that's a real time. That box is falling. If we hit it down, we're at half time. And now it slows down. But our movement slows down as well. Go down to a quarter. And then we move slower. And then we can go down to an eighth. And you can see, it's, you want to try to move slow with this just to keep the realism going on. But it is just so cool. All right. Now this section here, I always thought we just played around with this ball and played with the trash. But I will show you really quick. I have a video on this that explains it in a little bit more detail. But we're going to take our ball. We got to watch out for the trash collector. Oh, we missed it. Okay, good. We're going to bring it over here. And we're going to come over this way. And we drive it right into that. And you push it far enough. And that crate drops. This will be the Omni Wrecker. Oh, right here. So what you want to do, you can't go through this. There's a green curtain right here. And what I found out is that you won't actually lose it. If we come through... Well, now that is interesting. That happened to me earlier and it actually dropped on the floor. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, don't do that. Now, granted, it was in my inventory before, so that might have been why. But if you have it in your hand, it's going to disintegrate. So you want to take it back to that reclamation bin. All right, and this is the gravity room. This is one of the coolest weapons in the game. It's not really a weapon, it's more of a gadget, but we can shoot balloons. It is so awesome. Now, what we want to do here is shoot balloons on this, and if you shoot enough, balloons will cause lift. And what is really cool, you can shoot them on this to get this thing to lift off the ground. You can also shoot them on yourself, and you can float. You can shoot them on enemies, and they float. Other objects. It's so much fun. All right, and those are lasers up there. Do not touch those. All right, here we go. And now we're going to jump down into this gravity well. That is so cool. All right, and it is going to push us up. And here we go. And unfortunately, we cannot take this with us. Goodbye, balloon gun. And then this brings us right down here into the gift shop. It's so cool. So you can look around. Most of the items we saw in the game already. These are awesome. They have like a D20 die from like Dungeons and Dragons, but they call it Swords and Spiders. But you can actually grab this thing and roll it. Like if this was multiplayer, that would be the only way that this game was any better. The possibilities. Oh man, I don't even want to start thinking about that. So from here, we go back over here to the recycling door. And if you want to be a good citizen, you can help with the recycling. Just drop that right in the can. You did your job. And you can take this barrel, throw that trash hopper right down in there. And that is, unfortunately, where we have to go. And we come through. This is such a steep drop.